Elite Challenge Mode. Tanglewood Drive. Okay, Tanglewood is actually a really good map. Of course, we're going to start with our warm-up. Nightmare Mode. Where do we want to go? I don't want to go to Nell's Diner again. Grafton Farmhouse is always fun. Nice and creepy. It is currently 50 degrees outside. Finding the ghost room shouldn't be too tough. Lucky enough the breaker's right here. Checking upstairs first. Well, we don't have Ouija board, and I don't see any bone. And I don't think we have the closet either. No, no closet, so there's gonna be no reason to come up here unless the ghost moves the ghost room up here. We do have hiding spot right here. No music box. A little cold in this room. 40. Oh, is this the ghost room? It is the ghost room. Okay. If I run and hide, I think we have chair. At least we got the chair over there. Every puzzle has an answer. Gotta figure out what the ghost is. Wonder if they'll ever fix that glare that's in that room over there. Off the bat, we have ghost orbs. Like it did something. Did do something. Probably touched this door. We have UV. Banshee Hantu Obake, but can't rule it out just yet. We need Spirit Box or freezing now. Because it could be a mimic. That's all the evidence we need to bring in. As it can only be either, it can't be, since we're missing one evidence, it can't be any of these. It can't be EMF, can't be dots, and it can't be ghostwriting. It can only be Spirit Box or freezing if it is a mimic. But that's not to mark them off, because it still could be one of these ghosts. It's just we can't get those. Okay, what do I want to bring with me? I bring a crucifix just in case. Start getting some sound. So mimic basically is the only one that'll have 3 evidence. So if we get freezing or Spirit Box, which is a 3rd evidence, it's a guaranteed mimic. Or no Spirit Box. is right here. I can't even... Okay, there it is. We'll go get our motion sensor. Maybe the ghost just wasn't in the room at the time. It can roam. But if we don't get freezing or spirit box, then we can go ahead and say it's one of these three. And we have to try to figure out what ghost it is. Banshee, Hantu, or Bake. Oh, what was that picture like? I can't really see. If there was 6 fingers, it would have been an Obake. But I can't quite tell. It might have been 6 fingers. I might have overlooked it. I'm sure the ghost will touch something else. It is 32.1. Okay, it's freezing. So we have a mimic. As you can see, all that goes out is Hantu. But Hantu would only show us 2 of these 3, not all 3, so we have a mimic. Also, if I drop this while having freezing temperatures, come on. Ghost is still in here, just hit the thing there. I can grab this, take a picture of it, and now we have freezing temps. I do have to get a photo and a video of the ghost. There we go. Let's try to finish the sound stuff so that I can go ahead and drop it, turn my camera around, and keep my smudge on me. Oh, and it did that at the same time. That's annoying. Got that. Okay. All unique sounds. We need one more photo, one more video. We can get salt and UV. Get a picture of the footprint. Or if it touched the light. Oh, shoot. Alright, got it. What was that? Already got fingerprints, but we can go grab salt real quick. Hunting? I cannot see anything. I'm about to die because I can't see anything. Ah. I couldn't see a thing. I was trying to get into the kitchen. That sucks. I could have used my camera. I didn't even think about it. Oh well, I knew it was a mimic.
I've got some jobs ready for you.
Also, I'm surprised it followed me as far as it did. Alright, we got challenge mode. Unfortunately, I just cannot survive just our warm-ups right now. I got the ghost right this time, but I just didn't survive. But I also was panicking. I didn't think to use my camera to see. I had my camera on me. Or my lighter. I could have used either one to kind of see the wall and try to find a place to hide. I know where I went though. I somehow ended up in the like back office room. Okay, let's see. Deja vu. This one feels pretty nostalgic. Anything again? I feel like we did this one not too long ago. Get high sanity drain speed, 100%. You cannot run, so it's regular walk. Ghost actually has a lower speed. Cannot change favorite room. Activity level low. Event frequency low. Grace period's 4 seconds. Wow. Hunt duration hunts for a long time. You get all 3 evidence. Wow, this one seems like it's going to be pretty easy. 0 setup time. Only get Ouija board. Fuse box starts off contract. Fuse box visible off on the map. That's fine. That means we could turn everything on. And we have this. Light rain. No doors start open. Okay. Remember hiding places? We got no hiding places though, so. If we get hunted, you just kind of gotta outrun it. But there's always a hiding space you have. If you know how to use it.
Check the equipment and get set up before investigating. We've had no reports of violence, but keep an eye out.
Yeah, I don't think it shows us on the map, right? Yeah, we just gotta find it. This should be a relatively easy challenge. Just get all 3 evidence. I was lucky. Alright, breaker's downstairs. Come on. Ouija board's right there. Okay, this is the ghost room. 41 degrees. Got the bone. We really don't need to take pictures to get 100% because you don't get much for doing that. You only get 1 times the amount, so it's like you're not going to get too much. The big money is when you complete the challenge 3 times. When you do 3 wins, strictly finding the ghost, you get the 5 grand just for doing the challenge. That's it. That's where the big money's at. You want that 5 grand. Why is the ghost out here? I guess it's roaming. Or it's like right there. Ghost orbs? But yeah, if we end up having to run from the ghost, you can run in here. You can turn the light on, and you can hide in here. It's just enough so that the ghost can't find you if you do this. Kind of pushes you into the closet. Great spot. Was it a tiny bit? There we go. If you're not quick enough, you can be caught though. A book. This. Guess we could do some salt for UV. Okay, roamed out here during the phone. I like to put this up here if I can. No spirit box, huh? Where I put the salt down, let me grab this. The ghost is out there.
The young individual.
We actually do have spirit box. We actually don't have UV. Yeah, we do got ghost orbs. Oops. Okay, Mare, Yokai, Onryo. We have freezing. Unfortunately, we need to try to get... Well, we already checked for UV. We got no UV, so it has to be an Onryo. It's not going to be a Mimic. Otherwise, we would have gotten UV. Because no evidence is hidden. But let's see. It's okay if I die in this round. But I'll try to show you what I'm talking about when I said you could hide in that one spot. Or slightly. What? It's not going to work now? That'd be funny. Sounds so slow. There you go. I don't even think it came close enough to the door, to the room. But you can just hide in there, which is pretty nice.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Alright, this might be one of the easiest challenges. It's not very hard when you have all evidence.
Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. Whoever was here must have stumbled into the garage.
Not downstairs this time. Alright, now he's got to find the ghost. No basement ghost. Okay, not a Jinn. Hit the breaker. Okay, we found the ghost room. Not even a mare. It hit the light. Is this the ghost room? Hold up. I think it's possible it could be the nursery room. I think the ghost can hit the light from the nursery room in that room. From this room. Yeah, this is the ghost room. Yeah, I can hit the light because the lights are right on the other side of this wall. Pretty messed up, but it is what it is. Get our hiding place ready just in case. Oops, turn on too many lights. Fine. Turn them back on real quick. I really think they need to make the glow stick a tier 3 and the other light the other UV light a tier 2. The tier 3 should be the tier 2. Oh, we got UV. Okay, touch the door, but it didn't fully close it, so no, it's not a URA. Interesting. We know it's not a Jinn. We know it's not a Mare. We know it's not a Yurei. Oops, totally forgot to put this on. I feel like I'm missing one. Oh, dots. We don't have dots this round. I need dots. We're not gonna get dots. There's a possibility we might have to figure out what the ghost is if we don't get dots. Okay. Here, 3.
An elderly victim.
Oh, it was an elderly victim. So if it is dots, be a phantom. Okay. Would it be ghost orbs? It would not be ghost orbs, so I don't have to worry about getting that. EMF 5, it's not going to be EMF 5. So ghost writing, freezing temperatures, which is no ghost orbs, so it won't be freezing temperatures. So it's either dots or ghost writing. And we don't have dots. But if we get a ghost event, we can take a picture and see if it's a phantom. It's thrown a ton. Alright, I'm gonna grab another book. It might be a poltergeist. Poltergeists like to throw stuff, and it's thrown quite a bit. Grab a smudge. You can always get hunted and test for phantom as well. I'll leave the book out here. Oh, we got ghost writing. There we go. Poltergeist. Poltergeist.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Alright, one last round. The weekly challenge.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. Whoever was here must have suffered today.
I think it's at the entrance. Kind of threw something already, and it was a little low temperature there. Door touch already? Okay. I can just... Guess that works. There it is, translucent ghost. So we know it is not a phantom at least. That'll rule out one of the dots that we can't get. Sometimes it feels like my control stick is a little too sensitive. There we go. I mean, you could turn it down, but if you do, turning like this when you're getting loop, when you're trying to loop a ghost is a lot harder. Okay, ghost's over there. We got UV. Touched another door. And I think it turned on a light. It did. Turned on this light. Another picture, a fingerprint. Oh, I had EMF 5. Okay, so we got 2 of the 3 right now. It's a Goryo, oh my gosh. Okay, we don't need to worry about Spirit Box. Okay, here we go. Gotta figure out the rest. Just attempt to try to find my least favorite ghost, the Goryo. Yeah, there's no way for us to figure out Goryo, other than just ruling out the other ghosts but not getting any evidence. If you actually walk into it, it sucks because you lose sanity, but you can get the... Get this. Okay, I think I can rule out that. Yeah, I already ruled out Spirit Box. Because it didn't matter. Why am I trying to get Spirit Box? It doesn't matter. Will we get freezing? Ghost is right here, chilling. Ghost orb. Ghost writing and freezing. Not getting freezing. It might not be freezing. It is just been walking around here too. Okay, I'm gonna say it's not freezing. Check for dot or ghost orbs. Sometimes ghost orbs can take a moment to pop up. That's not good. Do we really have a Goryo? Not getting any ghost orbs. Grab another book. Even if we get hunted, Myling would be quiet at least, so we could try to find Myling, but I'm really not getting anything, so I'm gonna probably say Goryo. It can't change ghost rooms either, so it's like we can't rule out Goryo if it changes ghost rooms, because it can't. There'd be another way to figure out Goryo. $34.5. I still don't think it's gonna be freezing though. If it hits 32, it's normally freezing, even though it needs to be below 32. But then I'm getting close. Just slammed a door. Touching a lot of doors. And no freezing. Hasn't written in any ghost books, so I'm gonna say it's probably a Goryo. Alright. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna say Goryo. Oh, let's do one last check of the ghost orbs. I really don't think it's gonna be ghost orbs though. It doesn't hurt to double check. Nothing. Alright, let's see if we get Goryo. It is a Goryo. Ugh, my least favorite ghost for the last round.
Ready for you.
Apparently headgear. I guess. Cost a bit though. But apparently the headgear, the second round of headgears, has a flashlight on them that you could use. I did not know that. Alright, well that's the challenge mode, so that was easy. I think I'm going to play a couple rounds in nightmare mode. I'll play one round nightmare mode, one round no evidence, and then we'll call it a night, because that was really fast. We completed it pretty quickly. I'd say about 20 minutes and we completed the challenge. That was a super easy challenge. Oh, I forgot to pack the headgear. Whoops. Oh well. Let's use the flashlight for this round. Nice, it's hot outside, about 60 degrees. Finding the ghost room should be easier. Oh, no hiding space back here. No monkey paw, but it does seem to be, yeah, the ghost room's probably in here. Definitely. We do have the hiding space up there. We can always run up there behind the chair if we need to. I see ghost orbs. May have touched a door over here. Door is all the way open. Actually, these doors are kind of perfect to be kind of left halfway open. No tarot cards. I'll leave this right here. Alright, let's see if we can't find the cursed object real quick. And maybe the bone. No mirror. Every time I get a ghost in this room, I just die. But we do have summoning circle. Huh, neat. Lights on downstairs, so it lights up this room just a little bit. Far, I don't see any bone though. Nothing up here. Could be in the kitchen or something downstairs. Or even in one of the back corners of the side room. I kind of miss the old houses too. I wish we could still play them. I wish we had both. These new maps and the originals they had. You do miss them after some time. Even though we got two maps, I still feel like we lost one. Still lost a map. Oh, where is this bone? Could be in one of these rooms too. Yeah, there it is. Thought it would be freezing already. one of these real quick. Should put me around 100. I don't know how much sanity I lost walking around the darkness like I did, so I'm taking that. I heard it touch a door. Did it touch that door? It did. No UV. Oh, I saw dots for just a moment. Okay, so we got Ghost Orb and dots. Which means it's not going to be a mimic, so we don't have to worry about trying to get Spirit Box, Ultraviolet, or Freezing, because we know it's not a mimic because it has dots. So it's going to be one of these ghosts that we have to find now. Raiju, Thay, Yokai, Yurei, Banshee. Okay. Try to get a Banshee Scream from this. Let's grab a Smudge and a Crucifix. We're trying to figure out what the ghost is based off of what the ones left over. Unfortunately, I can't tell when a Raiju's gonna hunt based off of how fast the Raiju is. And it can still switch ghost rooms. Okay, it did close this door. That's a mark towards Yurei. Grab another Smudge and another Crucifix, because we're going to just be trying to hunt down what the ghost is. Trying to get Banshee Screams. Seeing if it can open or close a door without fully opening it or slamming it. Guess we could take a motion sensor. It'll help see if the ghost is in the same room. It can switch rooms, unless it's a Banshee. So if it switches room, it's not a Banshee. Door is all the way open. Do we have a Yurei? Through a hand. Maybe the hand's always there. Open the door fully again. That's 3 for 3. Fully opened it again. I think it's a Yurei. I think we have a Yurei. Closed it fully. Okay, yeah. I don't see how this can't be a Yurei, or just a very rude ghost that likes to just open and close doors. I wish I could see how much my stamina was at. But I'm gonna say Yurei. That was 4 for 4. Every time it touched a door, it either fully opened it or closed it, so I'm gonna guess. Yurei, we got it.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Alright, now I'm gonna do one more round. $25. Sanity drain. I think I'll leave it at 100. Sprinting on. Normal speed. Yes, yes. Ghost. Want to be 100. Roaming frequency, medium. Changing frame room. I like to leave it on none until I get used to how the ghost does things. Medium. Medium. 1 second grace period. I like medium hunt duration because it's just enough time. No evidence. No setup time. Because, I mean, look at the difference. Reward, 2.60. But if you drop it to 0, it's 6.3. Random weather's fine. Door starting open, doesn't matter. Remember, hiding place I'll lower just a little bit, so just high. Drop that just for an extra 0.5. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I just leave it on. I like the fuse box actually being off at the start, because that means the house starts off colder, not hot. So it does the opposite. If you have the fuse box start on, the whole house, including the ghost room, will be warm, so you have to wait for it to cool off, which takes a lot longer than having the opposite, which if it's off, the house starts colder, and so when you turn on the power, the rooms will start to warm up, which for some reason happens just a lot faster than the room cooling off. 1 curse possession is fine. Let's do this. I'll go Nell's Diner.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and
Oh yeah, I normally turn fuse box off. I don't really care to see where it is, especially on this map. This map, finding the fuse box is super easy.
a cursed object. Go and take a closer look. Maybe using it will help your investigation.
Like, you could check 2 places. 1 before entering it, and 1 as soon as you enter it. And if it's not in either of those places, there's only 1 place it can be, which is actually pretty close. So you can just look into the window here, and the fuse box would be in that wall. It's not there, so it's in 1 of 2 places now. So it's either going to be right at the opening of this door, or in the utility closet, which is just down the hall. What's the temperature outside? 50? It's not bad. Open it. There's the fuse box. I've never had a ghost in this room. A music box. Already hit the breaker. Good sign. Not a djinn. Turn this light on. Okay, not a phantom. Did it just roam over to me? I wonder what the ghost is doing. Or if it's actually in this room. Is the ghost actually in here? I've never had a ghost in this room. That'd be pretty nice. So, 50 degrees out here. Venture here. 40. Okay, this is the ghost room. All right, first time. No, can't leave that ghost room, but we also have no evidence. But there's 2 evidence items you can really use. One I don't see like anyone else use. I've never seen anyone use it, but I think that they know about it. But you could put the ghost book down. And if it kicks the ghost book, it won't write in it because there's no evidence. But if it kicks the ghost book, you can actually mark off ghost book, and that'll take off these ghosts, which is pretty nice. It gets rid of spirit, poltergeist, mare, like some of those more annoying ghosts. So you can just put the book down and see if it ever kicks it. Check for ghost orbs if we have a mimic. Not a URA? Is it in here? It's just in here throwing stuff. Wait, my breath got cold. It might be in here. My breath cold out here. Pretty warm in here. And warm in here. And it's cold. Okay, so the ghost room's actually in here. It threw a pretzel at me. And that donut. If I can grab the donut, there we go. Fortunately, we do not have the office as the ghost room. It's actually next door. And no ghost orbs, so highly doubt it's a mimic. Alright, now we gotta start testing some stuff. Salt. Banshee stuff. We do have a crucifix in the room. We can also take the EMF with us. But that's only if we want a picture. I think we're fine. I'm not aiming for a perfect game. Just want to figure out the ghost and get out of there. Trying to get a perfect game with no evidence is actually very annoying. Because some of the evidence you could take a picture of, but when you have no evidence, it makes taking pictures a bit harder. Throw some salt down a few places and see if it steps in it. I got this crucifix. Put that there. There we go. It's not a wraith. Mare check. Also, the level of our sanity will tell us what ghost it is as well. Grabbing another candle. And probably a smudge in case I get hunted. What's my sanity at? Really high? Okay. It's like nothing I can use here anymore. Except for emotion. Kind of help us see if the ghost is at least in the same room we're in. Not roaming around. No, through the camera. Okay, if it turns off one of these candles while we're in here, well, at least know it's not a shade. Oh yeah, it's been turning it off, so definitely not a shade. I thought it might be a shade because it's just not doing anything. I don't know how I missed that. Motion. Turned off the light. Oh, how am I missing that? Okay, it didn't hunt. I'm a little surprised. It turned both off like right away. Oh, you know what? Touch me. That's fine. I need to lower my sanity a little bit. If I can get a motion sense. Bam, alright, done with the camera. That was at least easy to get the camera. Well, we might actually be able to get a perfect game. I wasn't planning on it, but... Okay, it doesn't seem like it's an Onryo. Hasn't hunted me. Okay, it turned off the light. Let's say what's going on. That sucks. Okay, let me check my sanity real quick. It did touch me. It should be roughly around 80%. Should have dropped this. Yeah, same roughly around 80%. We'll lose a little bit more sanity. We'll get to about 75. I think a Thay could hunt us. But, I mean, we spent some time with the Thay, so it might not hunt us. Yeah, that's just the fire being blown out. Yep. I will have to get hunted in order to find out what the ghost is. The ghost doesn't talk much. Except for the fires. Okay, what do we got? Banshee, Revenant Mare. I haven't gotten anything for... I don't think it's a demon. I think a demon would have hunted us by now. I don't think it's an Oni, because it touched us and only did 15%. I think Oni does a lot more. Oh my gosh, if it's a Goryo, that would suck. Goryo will kick the book, though. If we get to about 65% sanity, a little under, we can start turning on the electronics and see if we get hunts. Then it would be a Raiju. Another smudge. Probably gonna have to get hunted. We have to find our cursed possession. Is it Voodoo Doll? It is not. There's the bone. Alright. Tarot cards, and there's the bone. Interesting. Oh, we don't have a lot of lights on. Turn on these lights. Probably loop it in here. What's it doing? Nice and creepy. Did I get it? Did? Oh wow, so we got all these. Got all that. We just need one more photo. Tarot cards, bone. Okay, and we can get an easy photo. Oh, what about these? Cleanse the air goes, that should be easy. And get average stamina below 25. I mean, that's probably going to happen either way. We got to get hunted and try to figure out what it is. I don't know a lot of the hiding places in this place, unfortunately. We're at 70%, not enough to get hunted by a Raiju. But if you take our EMF, we could take a picture of the EMF. And that'll be our last picture. And then we can just burn an incense in the room. Try to get it. It has not kicked the book. Even turn these on. Raiju check? Or not Raiju, mare check? Nothing. There we go. All photos, videos, complete. Go and turn all the electronics on. Air check. I turned it off. Nothing. Let me get my timer ready because I have to smudge it and time it. Oh yeah, I was supposed to hit a... I'm going back to truck. Hit the smudge. See if we can get that cleared off. Get my timer ready. I got it. All right, cool. Only one last thing left, or two things left to do. Find out what ghost it is, and get our sanity below 25, and that'll be it. Now, what's my sanity at? 67, 66. Boy, oh boy. Hasn't done a mist ball yet, though, so I'm not going to mark off Oni just yet. It has not done a mist ball. If we can get a door touch. Also, we can hide back here. Did it touch this door? It did. Fully opened it. Alright, that's one door touch. Counting towards a Yurei again. Wait, didn't we see a door touch already? That's why I have Yurei marked off. Go in the room for a moment. That was a heavy throw. I don't know what it threw, but I cleared across the wall. Where did it go? Oh, it's touching one of these doors. I'm thinking poltergeist. You saw it just chuck that? Thank you for going away. Want to check my sanity. Ah, 61 to 64, I think. Okay, so if it's a Raiju, it can hunt us now. Alright, let's go grab the tarot cards, but I'm going to give the Raiju a moment to try to hunt us if it can. Can I just calmly. These on. Thank you. Heard it touch a door. Touching too many doors. Hasn't hit the book. Fully opened it again. Can we get just a regular door touch? Actually, I should just let it hunt me regularly. Rather than use tarot cards. Okay. Unfortunate. Okay. Tried to hunt me. What's my sanity at? That's what I need to know. Okay, it's around 50, so I don't think it's a Raiju, but never know. Alright, but it can hunt me. One things I want to do is go in there and remove that crucifix. Did it turn off the breaker too? Did. Put this on for a moment. I want to grab that crucifix. Okay. Hunting. Here it comes. Not very fast. Where's it at? Calling it. Okay. I'm just gonna give it the benefit of the doubt and say it just went the opposite direction, was too far. Hopefully it doesn't hunt on top of me. Oh, it was in... Oh wow, what a jerk. Okay, hunt it from there. Speeds up. Oh, I totally forgot to start the timer. Ah. Start now. It's only been a moment. Maybe 30 seconds or so. Need to get back in there. Oh, I have no more smudges. Need to get back in there, though. It might be a banshee. Not hunting yet. Actually, I can go right in here and check if it hunts. When it hunts. I don't know if this is a hiding spot. I want to try and hide here, see if the ghost finds me. Can it see through this glass? I think it can, but the last 2 times I did hide here, it didn't find me. Oh, it's hunting? Yeah, it's like over 2 minutes though. At least we know it's not a spirit. Oh, we always tell when it stops hunting when the music turns off? Oh no, yeah, pretty much. Oh, music doesn't turn off? Huh. I need to get more salt. That down. Definitely not a Raiju, because it would have gotten super fast if it was. So we can mark off a few ghosts based off what we saw. It's not a Hantu, because it's sped up. It's not a Thay. Well, it could be a Thay. I know it's not a Dio. I don't think it's a Moroi. But we'll wait on that. I know it's not a Raiju. I think it's a Banshee, personally. Can grab some evidence. You're trying to listen for the Banshee scream. Pretty neat. Can't quite tell when it's hunting. I don't know why it hunted me from the kitchen. Let me drop this down real quick. It's hunting. Turn that off for now. As my sanity gets lower, I'll be able to tell if it's a Moroi. Also, yeah, Thays don't get faster, I don't think. I don't remember them being faster. They have one certain speed, and then the longer you spend with them, the slower they get. What was I gonna grab? I totally forgot. No, I was gonna do something with the Banshee. Man, I don't know what I was gonna grab now. Oh yeah, I was gonna grab some salt. That's what I was gonna grab. Okay, if I get spotted now, I do want to get hunted to try and smudge it again. Throwing stuff. Normal speed. It's can't quite make it over to me. I don't know what hunted me in the kitchen for then. I guess it had hit the light there. Place has too much noise. Almost speed again. Ah, it got close to where I was. Be dangerous, but I want it to see me so I can smudge it and run. Okay, I smudged it and I set the timer. Okay, and you got my other smudge? There it is. Broke the lights in here too. What is this ghost? It definitely follows me around. I'm gonna say Banshee, but to be honest, I'm not quite certain. Oh, that stupid ghost. Okay, I'm out of smudges. But I don't know what other ghosts would do it that much. Literally following me around. I'm gonna say Banshee, because it's not a Wraith. So let's see what it is. Literally did a ghost event. I left the room and then it did another ghost event. Unless it's a twin, but I'm not getting twin interactions. I don't think it is. Alright, we're gonna go Banshee. Let's see what we got. I had messed up the timing though, so. Oni, what? Okay. That was a rude Oni. At least I'm glad I didn't like mark off Oni. I did at first, but then I was like, wait, we're not getting any missed balls, so Oni was potential. Oh well. Not too good at nightmare mode or no evidence just yet. I really thought it was a Banshee because of the way it kept ending up in the same room I was in and doing ghost events. Especially that last one where it got me. I thought it was hunting. That was fun. Oh well. Well, this weekly challenge is actually really easy, so at least we got that. A little too easy if you ask me though. In real life, I'm not good at this game either. Woo, close enough. But alright everyone, thank y'all for watching. I'll see you in the next one.